So this is a real strange one. Apparently, a lot of people are upset that Miles Morales ditched his Jordans, which he wore in Into the Spider-Verse, and he's now wearing Adidas. I'm thinking, who's really upset? Does anybody care that he's wearing Adidas and not Jordans? And what's really funny about this is in the comics, he just wears a Spider-Man suit. He doesn't really wear anything. In fact, I don't remember what he wore in his first appearance, but I don't think he was wearing Jordans. Marvel would probably have to consult with them to put those on him. Pretty sure that was just in Into the Spider-Verse that he wore Jordans. But, you know, all of these journalists, they think they're huge Miles Morales fans because they watched Into the Spider-Verse. And overnight, they all become experts and big lovers of Miles Morales. Though, to be honest, the movie did a much better job than the comics ever did of making the character interesting. I like some of the comics that Miles has been in. There's actually some good stories with him. But, you know, a lot of people watch that movie and pretend they're the biggest Miles fans in the world. It's like, well, I don't think you really are. But this is really funny. So here's a whole article of, honestly, a bunch of white people complaining that he's wearing Adidas and not Jordans. Look at this. I'm not kidding. It's a whole article on it. What a bunch of nonsense. But what I found more interesting than the topic itself were the people that are upset about it. You would think maybe it must be some people of color that are upset about this, maybe, right? No. Here's the author of this article, right here, Mr. Callum Marsh. Please don't go bother anybody in this video, by the way. I'm just pointing out that the people who write articles like this are usually either white women or white men. And it's really funny. It's like they're trying to say, yo, I'm down with the cause, man, or something. It's really strange. Like, so why is this guy writing about something that's more of a thing of African-American culture? So like Jordan shoes, for example, are very, very popular amongst African Americans. And it's implied to me from reading this that Mr. Callum is very upset that he's not wearing Jordans because he's a black Hispanic youth. Miles Morales is mixed race, I believe. So he's mad because he's not truly down because he's not wearing Jordans. I mean, it's odd that he's writing this. Isn't this like cultural appropriation on some level? I think maybe. I don't know. It's just like it's a desperate attempt at wokeness to me, and it comes off as pure cringe. Like, honestly, I don't think anybody that's a POC really gives a shit what shoes Miles is wearing in the game. They obviously got paid by Adidas to put these shoes on the character. These shoes right here, they did release. You can actually go buy these shoes in a store, which is why they're in the game. Adidas went to Insomniac, Marvel, or whoever and said, hey, yo, we'll give you an exorbitant amount of money to put these shoes that we'll design on Miles, and then we'll put them in a store and sell them and give you a percentage of those sales as well. And they said, let's do it. And that was the end of the story. But this man is very upset that Miles isn't wearing Jordans. Because what are you trying to say? That all black people should wear Jordans? Is that what you're trying to say? Like, it's very strange to me that these people are writing. This is a real article. This is serious. This is serious stuff here. Late one morning in mid-October, about a month before the release of the new video game Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PlayStation 5, the official Twitter account of developer Insomniac sent a seemingly innocuous tweet, alluding to a mysterious masked vigilante lately swinging around the high rises of Manhattan. It included a picture of the new Spider-Man, Miles Morales, swooping through the air in a winter coat, a red hoodie, black gym shorts, and a pair of high-top sneakers. In other words, almost exactly how the character was dressed in the hit 2018 film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. But there was one crucial distinction. Video game Spidey was wearing the wrong sneakers. Because Into the Spider-Verse, Miles Morales very conspicuously wore Jordan number 1s. More specifically, he wore Jordan 1 retro highs in the highly coveted Chicago colorway, a legendary grail among sneaker collectors and a hallmark of excellent taste. Slightly too large and deliberately unlaced, they made an immediate, unforgettable impression, so much so that for many fans, the character and the shoe have become synonymous, even though he's never worn these shoes in the comics. And don't get me wrong, I love Into the Spider-Verse, actually. I think it's a great movie, actually. It was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the sequel, but I'm just saying. Anyway, the Miles Morales seen in Insomniac's video game, though, isn't wearing Jordans. He's wearing a custom pair of red and black Adidas Superstars, which fans found out when fans found out, their response was heated. I want to point out this was written yesterday on December 16th. So at this point, I think people don't care anymore. You're a little late to the party here. It's just the fact that we have a white journalist saying that he's not really Miles until he puts those Jordans on. It's just a strange... I'm not going to go through this whole article. I just wanted to read a little bit of it to you to show you that it's serious and they really mean this. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to point this out. It's strange, and this seems to be the case. A lot of these people that write stuff like this, they usually always look like this man. And I think that that's kind of strange. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about all this. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Also, if you would, please like and subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.